Welcome to the Emberhart podcast. This is episode 14 of season 2. I hope all is well with you. Today we are taking a throwback to last December to revisit an important theme: respectful leadership. When you think of the best leader you've ever had, what made them stand out? Was it their knowledge, their power, or simply the way they treated people with respect? So let us begin. Encouragement over criticism, leading and parenting with respect and equality. Dear Amelia Emberhart, it is December and the long winter lies ahead, a time for reflection and learning. I hope you are doing well. Yesterday I noticed a parent with their children. Let us kindly say the children were not at their best. The parent tried various methods to manage the situation, but there was also quite a bit of yelling, threatening, and ultimatums like eat that or no dessert. It left me wondering, would a more constructive approach have led to a better outcome and a stronger relationship? As a parent of 3, I understand it is much easier to suggest solutions than to implement them in the moment. Even the most patient among us face situations where our emotions get the better of us. So I am not preaching here, just reflecting together with you. A few days earlier, I witnessed a similar dynamic in a completely different setting, a leadership meeting at work. A high-level leader attended a sales status briefing and spent much of the time pointing out mistakes. When a sales rep had worked hard to arrange a customer visit, the leader criticized the choice of invitees. When the rep led a thoughtful discussion on sustainability, the leader immediately questioned whether the topic had been framed correctly. The result was deflating. Instead of motivating the sales rep to perform at their best, the constant criticism seemed to encourage defensiveness and avoidance of risk. Trust in the leadership likely diminished, and satisfaction at work was surely impacted. As a leader myself, I understand the challenges of leading people. However, in this situation, I have less compassion than for the parent. We all need to do better with our teams. These two situations, though different, reminded me of lessons from The Courage to be Disliked by Ishiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. Could the same principles that help parents guide their children also help leaders inspire their teams? Lessons of punishment and encouragement. The book argues that punishment, whether through yelling, criticism, or other forms, often lead to resentment and rebellion. Instead of fostering genuine understanding or personal growth, punishment creates a focus on avoiding negative consequences. People may comply out of fear, but they miss the opportunity to internalize positive values or relation. Moreover, punishment can damage relationships. It creates an us versus them dynamic, eroding trust and mutual respect. When individuals feel adversarial toward those guiding them, genuine cooperation becomes nearly impossible. By contrast, encouragement builds intrinsic motivation and self-worth. It emphasizes recognizing effort and improvement rather than simply outcomes. This approach fosters empowerment, helping individuals value their own progress and abilities. Encouragement is not about creating dependency on external approval, but about cultivating a sense of personal achievement and confidence. Respecting equals. Whether we are speaking to a child, a team member, or anyone else, we must approach them with respect, as equals. This is not just about politeness. It is about recognizing that everyone, regardless of age or position, has intrinsic worth and potential. When we treat others this way, we tap into their intrinsic motivation, encouraging them to bravely give their best effort. When we discuss a better way to handle a situation, framing is essential. Instead of implying that someone is wrong or bad, we can acknowledge that they likely did their best they could with the information they had. By approaching the conversation this way, we show that we trust their intentions and capabilities, which strengthens the relationship and inspires growth. For a parent, instead of saying, "If you do not eat your dinner, no dessert for you," you might say, "I know you are not feeling hungry, but it is important to eat something healthy now so you have the energy to play and grow. How about trying a few bites together?" For a leader, instead of saying, "Why would you invite the wrong people to this meeting?" you might say, "You have put a lot of effort into organizing this visit. Great work. Next time, let us also consider inviting specific team to cover all bases." I'm sure you would have thought of this if you had known they were the key players. For you, my dear Amelia, life presents challenges in all relationships, whether as parent, a leader, or a friend. In those moments, remember the power of encouragement. Treat others as equals, recognizing their unique struggles and potential. By fostering trust and intrinsic motivation, you can help others grow while building stronger, more respectful connections. Winter may feel long, but it also offers us time to reflect on how we can lead and inspire, starting with kindness and understanding. This is your moment. Take command and show us the path. That's all for today. Thank you for listening, and if you like to keep the conversation going, join us on Blue Sky at emberhartco.bsky.social. See you next time.